Have you ever stopped to consider the role of automobiles in shaping the outcomes of the world wars? As we delve into the annals of history, it becomes apparent that the dawn of automobile warfare began during the tumultuous times of World War I. The early 20th century was a time of great innovation and change, and the advent of the automobile was no exception. Cars and trucks, once mere symbols of progress and prosperity, were quickly repurposed for the grim realities of war. They served as crucial instruments in transportation and logistics, enabling the swift movement of troops and supplies across vast, often treacherous terrains. No longer confined by the slow pace of horse-drawn carriages, armies could now mobilize with unprecedented speed and efficiency. This newfound mobility was not just a tactical advantage, it was a game-changer, altering the very nature of warfare. As World War I ended, the seeds of a mechanized military had been sown, setting the stage for a more profound transformation in the coming years. World War II marked a significant leap in the use of automobiles in warfare. The period saw the birth of groundbreaking innovations in automobile technology, forever changing the face of warfare. Let's start with armored cars. Now, these weren't your average Sunday drive vehicles. No, these were beasts on wheels, designed to withstand the harshest conditions and the most brutal attacks. Armored cars were used for various purposes, including scouting missions, infantry support, and even as mobile command posts. They were equipped with heavy-duty armor and armed with machine guns or even small-caliber cannons. Then came the tanks, the real game-changers on the battlefield. Tanks were essentially mobile fortresses capable of traversing difficult terrains and breaking through enemy lines with their formidable firepower. During World War II, tanks evolved rapidly. The early light and medium tanks gave way to heavy tanks, sporting thicker armor and larger guns. They became the spearhead of any major offensive, instilling fear in the hearts of those who stood against them. Different countries played crucial roles in these advancements. The United States, for instance, was a major producer of tanks and armored cars during the war. Their M4 Sherman tank was a workhorse, used in every theater of the war. Meanwhile, Germany's Tiger and Panther tanks were renowned for their heavy armor and powerful guns. The United Kingdom wasn't far behind either. They introduced the concept of the universal tank with their Centurion tank, which combined speed, armor, and firepower into one formidable package. This design philosophy would shape the development of tanks for decades to come. And we can't forget about the Soviet Union, whose T-34 tank was a masterpiece of simplicity and effectiveness. It was easy to produce, robust, and had excellent mobility and firepower, proving to be a significant factor in the Eastern Front. These advancements in automobile technology not only changed the course of World War II, but also laid the foundation for future warfare. The impact of these mechanical beasts was so profound that their echoes are still felt on the battlefields of today. The impact of these advancements in automobile technology stretched far beyond the battlefields of the world wars. The role of automobiles in warfare was not confined to the early 20th century. It has continued to evolve and shape the nature of modern warfare. Today, we see faster, more efficient, and more reliable vehicles, armored or otherwise, playing crucial roles in military strategies around the globe. But the influence doesn't stop there. The technology developed for wartime vehicles has often found its way into civilian hands. It has transformed our cars, trucks, and SUVs, making them safer, more efficient, and more comfortable. From the all-wheel drive systems developed for military trucks to the anti-lock braking systems initially designed for fighter jets, the legacy of wartime automobile technology is all around us. Indeed, the role of automobiles in the world wars was far more significant than just being a mode of transport. From humble beginnings to significant advancements, the journey of automobiles in warfare is a fascinating study of innovation driven by necessity. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've just traversed. The First World War brought motor vehicles onto the battlefield, marking a shift from horse-drawn artillery. With the advent of World War II, advancements accelerated, leading to the creation of specialized vehicles such as tanks and troop carriers. These developments weren't just about getting from point A to point B, they were about survival, strategy, and turning the tide in moments of crisis. In the wake of these conflicts, these advancements didn't just disappear. Instead, they found their way into our everyday lives. The technology and innovation born out of necessity during the World Wars fundamentally changed the automotive industry. influencing the cars we drive today. It's clear then that the world wars didn't just shape the world we live in, they also drastically transformed the automobiles we drive today.